This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, fine, fine, fine. Okay, perfect. So from here, okay, so from this in Tableau, okay, from last sessions we just done it, drill down hierarchy. The two things, one is automate column and second one is what is it, manual column. Okay? And we combined and then for the product wise and then for category wise, subcategory wise, and then what is that, then we done that for order date, year wise, and then month, and then day wise. Okay, so we just started and worked with that drill down hierarchy format. And then second one, we just started to look up with grouping and how to work with ungrouping concept. Okay, so there is some set of what is that market uh, things we just work with Africa and Canada, and then some other place. Okay, we can able to make it group, and then we can compare with other places. Okay, so this is the thing we just worked, and then we started little bit. The concept name can be called as how to work with parameters. I said that if I want to find that top 10, okay, so I want to find that top 10 product wise that sales or something. Okay, right, so top 10 sales in what is that subcategory wise. Okay, once if you set it, okay, when the time of presentations, every time I need to go and change it. I need to change 8, I want to change what is that 5. Okay, product if I want to display. Okay, every time I need to go and change that category wise. Okay, this is what we discussed from last class, right, from the last session, right? So let's start that our sessions today. So shall we continue that parameters concept? So now I can see that chat window box. Shall we start? Yeah, fine, fine. Okay, Shakti, Sanjana. Okay, fine. Okay. So now, so today we're going to target that how to set the parameters for top 10 sales and subcategory wises. Okay, so we can able to start. So now I'm going to work with that Tableau application, that Superstore here. Okay, so this we will work with that sample Superstore. Let's start. Yes. Let's start. Okay, fine. Everything system. One I will close. Mhm. Okay, so let's start to work with this. So now I can import that Superstore file. I'll click this Microsoft Excel, and then I'm entering into the Tableau session. I can choose that Superstore and I'll click open button. Okay, fine. So now we can start to use to import that orders sheet. So that first sheet I just pulled here. So the columns are row ID and order ID. Okay, fine. So rest of that, what is the customer name? I not required. The country, and then let it please check, and city, state, and then category and subcategory and product name, sales, discount. Okay, fine. So we will start to use this one. So in this sheet one, okay, fine. I can able to find some list of columns here. Okay. So what I can able to start to use, I need to go for the filters, okay, for this parameters. So I don't want to change for every time. If I want to go for to displaying in at the end of data visualization, I don't want to change the values for every time. For example, now I can target this subcategory. I can able to make it in that rows. Okay, I can find that all the products with that subcategory name. Okay, accessories, appliances, art and binders and bookcases, chairs. Okay, lot of products, lot of subcategories as we just displayed here. And then I need to go for the total sales. I can drag, you can able to make it apply into the column sections. So these are the products, okay, right? So these are the products, and then what is that from this products? I can able to make it mark, or you can make it swap, okay, right? So let it be there in this format itself. Now, what is that question? I want to display the top 10 sales in subcategory wise. Okay, so top 10 sales in subcategory wise I want to display. Okay, so now I have all the subcategories is here, right? Okay, I have that all the subcategories is, but only I want top 10. Okay, I don't want all the values. So let me make that ascending order format. Okay, so here you can able to make it fine. Okay, there is a, what is that, one small options you can able to do that ascending order, or you can also click in ascending order and descending order by these two options. Okay, fine. So you can also use to format that what is that starting work. Okay, so let it be there in this format. So now I can find the first one, what is that, phones. Okay, that is that in subcategory I have that highest values, and second I can have that chase and storage, and then tables and binders. So what I want only top 10. I don't want all the subcategory to display here. So what we will do, we have to suppose to go and take this subcategory and we'll put into that filter sections. So just drag that subcategory, you can apply into that subcategory into that filter sections, you just leave off. So from that point of view you can able to find that top. Okay, right? So in that top, from that particular field I want only top 10. So that is that in that sales sum. So the total sales sum, I want only top 10. I'm going to click apply, and then I'll click OK button. So now you can see that I have only the top 10, what is that, products are there. Now there is that some other scenarios. I have to know what is that, what is that, top 5. Okay, and I want to know about top 3. So like that scenarios which I have. Okay, so from that point of view moment, again I need to go and click on the subcategory. I have to go and click this edit filter. I need to change the value, right? Okay, I need to change that value now as 5. I have to do this work and click OK button again. So every time when I'm doing this presentations, I have to change the values the moment it is very difficult. So for that point of view, we can use parameters concept. Okay, right? So let's clear now. Again, what I will do, I can able to go and change into the 10. So for the top 10, now instead of choosing that top 10, okay, I just removed it. Okay, I just made it all the what is that, subcategory in the sales wise. I removed that filters. Now how to apply the, what is that, parameters concept? Drag this subcategory, you can apply into that filter section. Okay, right? So once if you're done, you can also find that name can be called as top. Okay, and go and click on this by field. Okay, you understand? And don't enter any values. Okay, so in that moment you click on this drop menu. Can you see that the word create a new parameters. Okay, right? So don't end. Okay, so you can just click that. Automatically it will makes that one more word can be called as in the drop down menu, create a new parameters. Okay, right? Is it clear for everyone? Okay, so what I am done, I choose that create parameter. Okay, so let me connect in that chat window. Is it clear, right? Any doubts, or shall I repeat one more time? Fine. Okay, right. Shakti and Sanjana. Okay, right. And some few peoples are added today. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Streya. Okay, you added. Huh? Oh my God. I just marked as absent. 1 second. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. I'll correct my attendance sheet. 1 second. Streya. Okay. Kirti. Okay. Fine. Right. Right. Fine. Good. Right. Fine. Right. Let's continue. Okay. So here, once if I just choose that, what is it, create a new parameter, so that moment it will ask that what parameter name you want. Okay, right? So from here I just erased that parameter name. There is a name, you can able to give anything as per that your wish. Okay, I'll just use my parameter. Okay, right? So I just given some name. Okay, my parameter. So here, what is that? The current value, it is 10. Okay, right? So current value is 10 in that particular top 10. Okay, that is, let it be there, no issue. And here, what is that maximum you want? So minimum I'm just setting as 1. Maximum I'm setting as, what is that, 10. That means I don't want number 1, I want number 3. Okay, minimum 3 to 10. You understand it clear, right? So I don't want number 1. So that moment you can able to find what is that happen, easily drag drop options you can able to find. That means I can drag forward, I can also drag backward also, you can able to work. That's a parameter specials. Now let's see. Now here I just given the name as my parameter, and minimum I entered as number 3, and maximum I entered number as 10. Now I'm going to click on this OK button. Okay, right? So here you can able to see that from the below, the parameters is get created from the left hand side. Okay, from the left hand side you can see that there is a parameter is created. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to click apply, and I'm going to click OK button. Okay, right? So from the left hand side below you can see that the parameters. So just click this parameter, or what is that, drag this parameter and leave off. Okay, right? So just drag that parameter. Immediately you can able to see that there is some options. What is a total parameter, and make it draw. Okay, right? And what is that, the value if you want to do that. Okay, here I have that value 10, right? Okay, so here there is a full values. 1 second. So I'll just make it. Okay, let it be there. 1 second. I don't want. Let it be there. Close this. I'll format that legend. Yes. One second. I'll just remove that one. Okay. So fine. So let's here. Okay. From the left hand side, can you see that name? My parameters. Okay. Right. So click on this, the green color indications. Okay. From the left hand side below, you can see that my parameter options are there, right? Yeah. Click this one. From that right click, then you can find that name can be called as show parameter. Okay. Right. So click on this show parameter. This is the format which we want. Okay, right? So the format is nothing but drag and drop format. Okay, so I'm going to drag before. So total 9 products, 9 subcategories, and then for 8, every time I don't need to go and change my parameters. And 6, then 5, and then 4, and this is the top 3. Okay, you're getting my point clear, right? So I will repeat again one more time. Is it clear, or shall I repeat? Is it clear? Yeah, fine, fine. Okay, that sometimes you will get that box format. Okay, right? You need to remove that format. You need to add, click on this, what is that, show parameter. Okay, that moment from the right hand side, that parameter will be get added. Okay, right? So this is a parameter. Okay, if sometimes if it is not checked, okay, you need to enable it off. Okay, so that is what I just clicked on that. The moment you can drag it. Okay, so for that presentation wise, you can able to easily will understands that how we can able to apply the parameters. Okay, fine. So this is that that parameters how to apply with that the main what is that, the work role. Okay, right. So shall we go for the next concept? Done.
Yes.
Yeah, fine, good. Okay, right. So next there is that one more concept. Okay, we done it, drill down, and then um, groupings, then parameters wise. And second one, there is that name can be called as set. Okay, right? So what is meant by set? A set is nothing but collection of data. Okay, got it clear, right? Collection of data and making that highlight. That's all. Okay, so collection of what is that? Collection of data and making as an highlight with other datas. Okay, right? So other datas in the sense, example, uh, last class we just discussed, right, as a groupings. Okay, right? We grouped some of that marketplaces after we compared with other marketplace or total sales. Same similar kind set is also same similar kind. In color wise you can able to make it highlight. That's it. Okay, the set a collection of data and how to apply with highlight. Okay, right? So this is the concept. So let's, we can able to work with the same. Okay, right? In one more sheet I can able to target this one. Okay, in sheet 2. Okay, I clicked on this sheet number 2 here. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to drag that subcategory. Okay, right? And I want the sales. Okay, so sales also I just make it drag and then I apply into that columns. Okay, fine. That's it. So here what we're going to do, I'm going to make it some sets. Okay, right? For example, accessories, and then hold on that control key and select that whichever, if you want to do that what is that, set. Okay, right? Whichever you want to create the set, and color wise you want to what is that, select. Okay, automatically it will create one more the name of the set sections. Okay, it's nothing but similar kind of groupings. That's all. There is one more name can be called as, for highlighting wise you can able to understand. Okay, so I can click on this accessories, and then second one, what is that, appliances. Next I want what is that, paper. Okay, right? So hold on control key, you can able to select it. Now how many subcategory is selected in the sense 3, and then if you want you can able to choose furnitures. Okay, whatever that the data, if you want you can able to select it off. And once if you get selected, can you see that there is a one small options can be called as what is that, some two circles are there, right? That is that what is that, you can able to create a set. So this all the 4 datas I'm making into that one. Okay, right? So click on this create set, or you can also do that, what is that, right click that one. You can also make it group from the last and let it be there. Okay, I'll select accessories, appliances, furnitures, and then papers. Okay, right? So once if you're done, you can able to find that name. Okay, right? So just make a cursor over there automatically, just few seconds. Okay, automatically you can able to get that window. Now click on this create set. It will ask that what is the name you want to make for this set. Okay, right? I will erase off. I'm going to give the name can be called as my set. So what are the names I choose? Accessories, appliances, furniture, and then what is that? Paper. Okay, right? So these are the things which I want. Give any name for this. Okay, right? So give that any name for that, and I'll click this OK button. Okay, immediately that set will be get created. You can see to that from the left hand side. Okay, right? So now what I want, I need to make it drag, and then I will apply into the colors. Okay, right? So that means whichever in that set and whichever it is out in that set. So from the light, what is that, right hand side you can see the colors. Okay, right? So from the right hand side, whichever the in, that means accessories, appliances, and furnishings, and then paper. Okay, so these are that in set location, and whichever it is not there in that set, that will be in that light gray out format. Okay, it's similar kind of groupings, that's all. Okay, but in color wise you can able to make it apply. Okay, in groupings you can't do that. Okay, in highlighting that what is it, colors, okay, you can't able to do that, but here easily you can able to make it full. Okay, in my set, whichever it is in and whichever it is there in that out of the locations. Okay, right? Is it clear for everyone? Shall I repeat again one more time how to work with the sets?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine, good. And for all, uh, yeah, Sanjana, okay, good. Nitya, Ananya, okay, Alia, Manvita, Meghna, Nitya, okay, fine. Shakti, is it clear? Surabhi, is it clear? Yeah, fine, good. Okay, right. Okay, fine. So that's it for that color wise highlighting moment. Okay, so uh, what is the group and what is a set? Okay, right? In group you can't able to do that highlights. Okay, right? You can able to make it group, and you can able to compare with other columns. But in set is nothing but collection of data columns. You can able to make highlighting. Okay, right? So you can able to make highlight with colors, and then you can able to make it classified. Okay, that's all. These are the people are in, these are the people are out. For example, you think I have a team. Okay, right? I have some total 15 people are there in my squad. Okay, I want only 11 people. So how I can able to differentiate with the people who are in that 11 squad, the people they are not in that 11 squad. Okay, for that point of view you can able to use what is that, set. Okay, I can't able to use a group, right? Okay, right? So for group I can able to make it, I can group, I'm not going to compare with other people. Okay, so for that moment you can able to make it set. I can tell that this 11 people are in remaining 4 people are in my out of the what is it, 11 squad. Okay, fine. So this type of moment you can able to work with this set concept. Okay, fine. So let's go with that another work. Okay, fine. So here, before starting this, going to check how to create a dashboard. Sorry, how to create a dashboard with URL link format. Okay, right? So today we're going to check out one more concept, how to create a dashboard with URL link. Then what is meant by URL link? For example, when I'm going to click that particular state or particular what is that country or something, okay, it needs to go and navigate to my website. Okay, it needs to go and navigate to the website in the sense Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. Okay, right, my browser, it will get navigate that particular content what you're going to get search for that. Okay, right? So already we've done that lot of dashboards. So today we're going to look up how to create a dashboard, okay, right, with URL in that format of that map. Okay, right, that globe map we done for that what is it, that USA, right? Okay, for that type of things we can able to try to solve that. Okay, so this is very important, and keep work with this concepts, drill down groupings and parameters and set. Okay, right, and maybe from tomorrow. Okay, so let me give the time. Okay, maybe the tomorrow or 20 or 24. That means Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, right. So till the time, based on our sessions, 14 or 15 sessions, whatever we discussed. Okay, right. I'll ask some few questions, some people. Okay, right. So make it clear with that. Okay, understand clear. So little bit some Viva discussions or some we can able to put it from tomorrow or 21st. Okay, make sure with that. Okay, apart from that your assignment work, okay, everything is good, fine, and I need to still update my our what is that, our performance. Okay, I'm not done that work. Okay, right. So because of some other thing, okay, I can't able to work. So now my laptop is ready now. I can update that whatever you sent it in our WhatsApp group. Okay, so from tomorrow I will make that our performance rating till now, for the people are created that are data visualizations format. Okay, fine. So keep work with that and make sure that these are the things you can some few things what is meant by grouping. I don't want any definitions for that. So for what purpose we can able to use this. Okay, for that one small discussions we can able to work in our what is that, in audio sessions. Okay, fine. So let's start. Is it clear, right? Okay, so just you can some few questions I can make it clear. Okay, so I know that. Okay, you can create the data visualizations. Let's we have some conversations, we can have more idea about it. Okay, fine. Is it clear? Yeah, fine. Okay, right, all good. So let's start. Good. So that concept, what is that, today is we going to start to work how to create a dashboard with URL link. Okay, in that map sections what we discussed. Okay, fine. So I'll just minimize this. Okay, so this sheet we just worked for. I can just rename for that parameter. Okay, right? And for this we just worked for set. And one more, from here I'm going to choose right click for the rename for the map. Okay, right. I need the map. Okay, right. I need that. What is that? The state. Okay, fine, clear. So I can find that state here. Just you can make it drag and then you can pull here. Automatically it takes on the location of that US, and sometimes if it is telling unknown locations. Okay, right. So you just adjust with that. I hope you can understand that before. Okay, so here I got that what is that as a state. So this state I can able to apply into the colors. I can change that what is that uh, the map wise. Huh? Okay, fine. Then I want the label. So I can apply into the table wise, and then for sales wise I need to see that in colors. Okay, so this already we done it a lot of times, right? So we created, okay, so let's, the map is ready. So what we can able to start work with that. Fine. Here I can go to that new sheet. Okay, so here map is ready. Okay, so this, you know, right? Okay, so and I can make it again one more time. Okay, so almost you done this so many times. I drag the state, you just drag, and then you can leave off. It is there in detail. Okay, it is there in that detail tab. I don't want in detail tab, I want it in that label. So you can able to make it label here, and then change that second map format, and take the state, you can able to apply into that label sections. And then if you want a color for the sales one, you can drag, you can able to apply into the colors. So for the dark things, you can able to understand which are the states are there. Okay, right? So if you want, you can change the color, and you done that lot of times. Okay, let's, okay, fine. Now here there is that one options is here, right? What is that? Dashboard, from the top of the menu. Okay, so once if you created this map, go and click on this options for dashboard, and go and click on that new dashboard for me. Okay, right? I can able to click this new dashboard. Okay, fine. So from here I'm going to bring that map section. I just drag it. Okay, so just you can drag that what is that, that state. Okay, right? So from here it is in float. Okay, I can make it convert into that float. Not required in tiled. Convert as float options. Okay, right? You just make it convert into that floating. Okay, fine. And then once if you make it done, I can sorry, let it be there as, yeah, fine. Can you see that there is a one options web page from the left hand side? Okay, you can see to that from the left hand side objects. Okay, you can find that web page, it's there. Okay, that is what we are going to target as what is it, URL link. Okay, right? So just make it target here. Now I drag that web page, I can able to make it leave off. So here, what is telling that edit URL. So what URL I'm going to edit? I have some following set of states. California, okay, right? So a lot of states, Washington, so Texas, okay, so a lot of states are there here, right? Edit in URL. Okay, so before I'm going to do that, some what is that? Some edit I can able to work with that. Okay, for example, so again I will repeat over here. I'll just make it Control Z. Again Control Z. Okay, fine, right? So right now we are in the dashboard. I can drag that map. Okay, so here you can able to find that map options. I can just drag it. Okay, fine. So I'll make it little bigger one. Is it clear, right? So do you have any doubts here, right? Any doubts? So this is we done this map section so many times, right? It's clear, right? For this dashboard development. Any doubts? Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Okay, it's clear. Fine, good. Okay, yeah, yeah. Give me some 2 minutes time. I'll be back. Okay, yeah, sorry for that. Right, so now let's continue now. Okay, shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine, fine. Yeah, sorry, there is an emergency call. Okay, fine. Now we can find that the name from the left hand side, the name can be called as web page, right? So this web page, you can trying to drag the moment it is asking that edit URL. Okay, what is mean by edit URL? I can use some URL here, okay, that I can able to make to display. For example, okay, so now I'm going to check that Washington or California or Texas or something. Okay, in Wikipedia I can able to try. Okay, I'll just make it letter N, new tab. Okay, I just given that Texas Wikipedia. Okay, so something I searched. Okay, right. So use this URL. Why? Because in that easily we can able to change the name. Okay, so for example, here Texas is there, and then in our design, okay, if I want to know about that, what is that, California, you think? Okay, so only that particular word we can able to change. We can target that. Okay, immediately. What is that? I'll erase that. Okay, I can able to go for that. Okay, so I can change that name. 1 second. Sorry. I just erased. I can give California. I'll click on this. Okay, so only that last word is getting changed, you see. Okay, so Texas, California. Okay, I can able to get the data immediately. That is that one small information. Same similar kind. Okay, once we are working with some different data sets, right? State wise. What is that? Karnataka, and then what is that? Tamil Nadu, and then Andhra Pradesh. Okay, for the what is it? COVID-19 something, right? So if I want to know about that information, okay, easily we can able to navigate that web page. For the presentation wise, it will be looks good. Okay, for this dashboard, this web link is very important. Okay, based on that some scenario wise. Okay, so now what I will do, I'll just take this copy of this URL, control C. Okay, right, you just copy the URL, and then from here you can make it, click on this web page, and I'll leave off this locations. Control B, paste that, what is that, the URL which you got it. Okay, right, so copy the URL and paste it here, and then click OK button. So immediately what will happen, it takes some time and it will get the data. Okay, it will display from that your web page link. Okay, thus I can make it in that right hand side information. Okay, I can just make it little down. This also I can make it little down here. From this presentation also I can make it little down. I'll little scroll down. Okay, full screen. This also I can make it down. Okay, fine. So now for that presentation wise, okay, right, so simultaneously I can able to see that. Okay, so that information about the Texas. Okay, right, so this everything links will be works. Okay, you can able to go with that, what is it, if I click content, okay, right, it can able to work. Okay, right, so it doesn't matter, main page. Okay, again we can able to get back to that our page. Okay, right, so if I click, so navigations, everything will be works fine. Now the question thing is, now we worked about the Texas, right? Okay, right. So what I'm done, I just gone back to that, what is that, Texas. If I'm going to click that California, I want to see that information in California from the right hand side of my web page URL link. If I'm going to click this what is a Texas, immediately I want the Texas information. So Washington. Okay, so whichever, if I'm selecting the moment, so based on that I need to change my content in my dashboard. This can be called as automat. Okay, right? So automatically I can able to get some information from internet. You can able to make it present the data. Okay, is it clear now? So still it is not work. Okay, we not yet done for that. What is that? The link. Okay, right? So it is not, but I'm just giving that one simple idea about it, how we can able to work with this web page. Okay, right? So once if I dragged it, the moment you can able to make it this Texas, and then click OK, it will filter the data. Okay, you can able to make it clear. Okay, little bit. Okay, fine. Okay. Now this is that information about this Texas. This is not information about Washington, right? So once if I click, I want to do that some actions. So particular state, if I click, it has to get work. Okay, fine. Right. So let's start how to work with this. Okay. Now from here, okay, right? So from here, you can able to see that I can find that map, right? Okay, right? So this is a map. So in this map, there is that options can be called as worksheet. Okay, so in this options can be called as, there is that option can be called as worksheet it is. And in this worksheet there is that one more name can be called as actions. So click on this actions menu. Okay, right? So click on this actions menu, and what you want to do this actions. So actions lets you create interactive relationship between data, dashboards, objects or other worksheets, and a web. Okay, you can able to see that. And actions let you create interactive relationships between data, dashboards, objects. Okay, another dashboards also I can able to work, and then other worksheets also can able to do, and then what is that, web pages also you can able to make it connect. Okay, fine. So this is that one small few things. So this workbook or this sheet, okay, right, whether you want to work here or entire workbook means this entire thing can be called as a book. You understood? So now this only sheet means I can do that actions only in this sheet only. Which sheet? Map sheet. Okay, right? So you can choose anything if you want, and then here you can able to find that add actions, filter, highlight, and go to that, what is it, URL. Okay, I can find this word URL, right? So click on this URL, and then it is telling that hyperlink where you want to do that. Hyperlink in the sense I need to copy that the name, I can able to give that into that URL, enter URL. So hyperlink I can able to give that anything can be called as my state. You can give, okay, you can able to make it anything. Okay, right? And there is some three things today we just what is that, I'll just give that outline. Why? Because the time limit it won't be happen. Okay, we can't able to cover this concept as few things. Okay, so before that I'll just give some few things. There is that some action names are here. Okay, right? So one action name can be called as filter. Okay, if you can see to that, I'll just close that name. If I click action, some few things are there, you see. So where I can able to use that filter, highlight, what is that? Go to URL and go to sheet and change parameter, change set values. Okay, these are that action names. Okay, fine. So when you have that exam, right? So for our what is that, Tableau, what is it, online MCQ exams. Okay, you need to see that. Okay, these type of things. What are the types of actions are there? One is filter, and number two, there is a name can be called as highlights, and then three, go to URL, and number four, go to sheet, and number five, change parameter, and number six, change set values. From this six actions, which is most important thing in the sense this go to URL is very important. And then next for highlighting, this is very important. Okay, right? So this two things is very important for this action wise. Okay, right? So we can able to work with that, okay, in that next session, how to work with highlight and how to work with this what is that URL concepts. Okay, fine. So now after once if I'm going to that go to URL, okay, right, next it is asking that some three what is it event. Okay, right, so three event in the sense run action on hover, select, and menu. What is meant by hover? Okay, right, so what is meant by hover in the sense if I move the cursor over on the particular state, example Texas, that moment I want to change. What is that? That web page content, it has to change. This is that hover word. Okay, second one, what is meant by select? If you click that moment, it has to change. And next one, menu bar, I need to convert that all the state into that menu if drop down menu, something like that. Okay, right, so if I choose that particular drop down menu like Washington, what is that, Florida, so I need to change my web content. This can be called as event. Okay, so run action on event. So like that we can able to find that what is that, how to work with what is it, hover, and how to work with select, and how to work with this menu. Why? Because before what we done, we just dragged and dropped and then we created this dashboard. No, there is one more what is that, ultimate target for creating the dashboards with hyperlink and with actions. This event and all, it is very important. Okay, fine. And then next you can able to find that new browser tab. Okay, so what is that new browser tab? I can able to create one more new browser tab and then I can show that. Okay, so no, web page in the existing web page in that particular location itself we can able to make it, no need to change anything. And then enter URL. So enter URL is nothing but we copied that URL, right? That you can able to make it allow here. That's all. Okay, fine. So once if you're done, what will happen? We said that only Texas it is going to get display, right? Mhm. We going to convert. Can you see that? I need to erase this Texas. There is a one options is there. What is that? Insert. Okay, right? If I click that insert, okay, I can able to get that all the name of that values. So now you can have some idea about it. Which one we have to start? State. That's all. So what will happen? That entire state is going to get set into that after the Wikipedia. Okay, from this portion. Okay, I'll just make it mark in that location. Okay, so from this portion, what will happen? That star. Okay, that star I marked right in that portion. That state column I'm going to add it. So from that point of view, if you click that particular thing, it will go and navigate. But before we're going to see that lot of what is that action events, how over will works and how select will works. So we need to target lot for that work. Okay, right? So this part we can start from what is that, next sessions. Why? Because it takes some lot of time, and how to edit and how to remove that event and all. Okay, so in Tableau, there is that one more options can be called as, that is that heart of the operations is nothing but this actions. Okay, you can also find in that worksheet also this actions command is very important for working in Tableau. This is one of the heart of the tool we can able to call in Tableau works. Okay, so in that next two upcoming classes, okay, we're going to target this actions only. Okay, fine. So from tomorrow sessions, we will continue that. What is that? This mappings. Okay, this navigations. But in the dashboard, just I marked it. Okay, right, so I just simply I present it as what is that, states and then textures, but still I'm not connected any content between these two selections. Okay, right, so from tomorrow sessions, how we can able to connect this two what is that, between the states and then web page link, that we will see to that. Any doubts here? Is it clear? Yeah, okay, so let me check into that our chat window. Is it clear? Yeah. Okay. Kirti, Sanjana, Ananya. Okay. And what about rest? Nitya and Surabhi. Is it clear? Okay. 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 Fine. And who's next? Okay. Right. Okay. Fine. So now, right, all good. So I'll end off the sessions today, and okay, after that you just okay, work with that. Okay, right? So make some what is that URL you can able to make it and display in that dashboard. That how to give the link that we will see from that next sessions. Okay, right? So right. So I'll end off the sessions today. So we will connect from tomorrow by sharp at 6:30. Okay, right? So for last two classes it's taking little time. Okay, from yesterday and today some 15 minutes. From tomorrow we will connect by sharp at 6:30. Okay, fine, right? Okay, right. So we can check from tomorrow. Okay, see you. Bye.